sit back and enjoy Hollywood sports entertainment.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood Sports coming at you with another video. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. And shout out to Team Hollywood, the best team on YouTube. All right, guys, as you can see, man, we're going to start our game week 6 against these Miami Dolphins. It looks like we got to go to Miami. We got to go to Miami, guys. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's view Superstar X Factors. I want you guys to see the Superstar X Factors. We got Trent Williams here. He's our edge protector. And we have zone blocker, but he's not in the starting lineup. See, they need to fix that. He's not in our starting lineup, but he is our Watch the Redskins X Factor. Ryan Kerrigan. Okay, he's a reach elite. He has under pressure. Miami has Xavier Howard. And we have Landon Collins. Of course, he has Enforcer and Unfakeable. All right, guys, those are the X Factors in this game. Yep, those are the X Factors. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Week 6. I'm gonna try to get through this league, man. I'm gonna try to speed it up on this CFL franchise, man, so we can get to a few seasons before Madden 21. Yeah, man, look at Jay Gruden. Look at Jay Gruden. Come on, man. Oh, Dwayne Allen, man. Woo. Jerome Baker, 32 tackles. These are guys we got to worry about, man. Ryan Kerrigan needs more tackles than that.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on E.
Gatorade Zero, guys. Gatorade Zero.
Up next,
good stuff.
We'll see the new number 7 in Washington, Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins, as they match up with Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins. With that, let's get down to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Hard Rock Stadium.
Standing by for the call. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory.
Yeah,
this should be a fun one.
Guys. Let's get it going, baby. Let's go, kickoff team. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Wow, the Giants beat New England? Are you kidding? 31-23? Whoa. 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 The Patriots lost to the Giants. I show you, man. We gotta get going in this NFC
NFL season, and we
are baby, here we go.
On EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
That was a short kick.
So here to lead out the offense in his first year as a Dolphin, but 15th overall, it's the bearded veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick. And the new coaching staff coming in, they finally decided to pull the plug on the Ryan Tannehill era after 7 seasons and no playoff wins. So enter Ryan Fitzpatrick, signed in free agency, fittingly on St. Patrick's Day, by the way. But last year with Tampa Bay, you remember Fitzpatrick got off to that incredible start. Over 400 yards passing in each of the first 3 games of the year, 11 total touchdown passes. And now it's his time to do it with Miami. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fitzpatrick.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Delbar got his first tackle.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. And Dwayne Allen on the ground.
All right, baby, let's go.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go, baby. Come on, guys, make an impact. Let's go. There we go. Way to stick.
Strike. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A look now at the
Don't look like they gonna run the football.
Always enjoyed my time with Kenny Stills in pregame. He's got a lot to talk about and a lot to relay to me, but I like him even better once the ball's kicked off because of his speed. One of the better deep threats in the NFL. He's improved his intermediate route running as well.
This is Keelan Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And boy, this Redskin defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to offboard something more advantageous.
And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 35. That's something we didn't see much of from Allen the last couple of years in New England. Heck, last season, 13 games, only 4 targets. But Miami going to try to get him more involved in the passing game as we saw there. You know he has the capability. You think back to 2012, breaking in with Indy. He had 45 catches that season.
Bro, you jump, bro.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Come on, defense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the run. Come on. Get him.
They'll run with Drake. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And here's the Redskin defense.
At corner is Josh Norman. I would think he'd want to quibble a little bit. Actually, you know Josh would have a full discussion with the metrics people who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is.
I don't understand why we can't win in real life, man. We got to fire the defense coordinator.
They would think differently because a day against Josh Norman is a very difficult day for any receiver.
Lock up. Come on, man. Lock up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff...
It's hard to stop those quick passes, though. It really is.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Let's press. Come on, D.
Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Look at that. We can't stop nobody. We can't stop nobody in CLB.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Wow, they went right down the field on us, man.
Giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for these 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
10 plays, 72 yards in 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Redskins under 6-year head coach Jay Gruden. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
And you're trying to forget those 3
play,
picks,
Jordan
as you
Reed. Good catch, baby. Let's go.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
What are they doing on defense? Let's read it, baby. Let's read it.
On first down, it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Man-to-man coverage.
And he'll be brought down
almost
at the
tried to force it downfield to Reed. Didn't want to take a chance on that.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. He's got his man. This is Doxson. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. And a quick look at Washington's offense.
A second-round pick out
of LSU. They still show Brandon Shepard right guard. See, you can't do those details, guys. They don't have time. They still have Brandon Shepard right guard when I got him at right time.
A strong runner inside, can also get to the perimeter. He's fortunate enough that the knee injury happened early enough in the season last year that he should be ready to go for all of 2019.
Third and 2, now Haskins. Open man, it's Vernon
Davis. Go,
Davis.
There we go, baby.
He's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side, it's Geis.
Come on, guys.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game.
See how we run the ball? See how they come down in the box?
Big practice beforehand. You go through your offensive script.
You go
through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork.
Oh, come on, guys.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The starters on the defensive side of the ball for Miami, they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Now they set up the screen.
There we go.
That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his first NFL reception, goes for 6.
Yeah, I like that, baby. I like that. They bring the touchdown celebrations, man. They bring them back to the game, baby. Bryce Love, man. Bryce Love by the Stanford, baby. Look at that. Let's go. That boy got some speed, too.
Right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback.
Yeah, we're working him in a little bit, man. We're working him in a little bit.
Get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him down.
We can get this defense to straighten up here.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. So that one an
8-play drive,
75 yards,
in 4 minutes and 1 second.
And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown.
You know, I also want to replace our center, man, Chase Royer. You know, been in the league a while, man. Still, you know, we need to improve. We need to improve,
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right, D, let's tighten up, baby. Let's tighten up.
Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All right, D, let's go.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Defense, come on!
I would think
that's yours. There we go. There we go, Nicholson.
It's intercepted.
There we go, Montel Nicholson. Let's go.
Nicholson picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Here we go, baby. We still got Josh Dawson on our squad, baby. Let's go.
They're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That one goes for 24 yards. These two teams all tied after 1. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a toss. This is Geis. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Haskins.
Oh, no.
Rush, and down he goes.
Oh,
Raekwon
boy.
McMillan. The blitz
Good play,
works to
good play,
perfection
good
as
play.
he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Completes it right side to
Let's go.
Dodson.
Here we go, Dawson. Let's go, baby.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Hopkins
Come on,
with
man.
the extra point.
We should get this win
and
over
that makes
Miami.
the
Let's
score
go.
14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
See, you don't see Jay Gruden doing that in real life, man. Patting the players up and pumping them up. You don't see him doing that in real life.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as
baby.
that
Defense
sails
get an
over the
interception,
end line.
offense go and score. Let's go.
Well, later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one.
Let's go.
And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field.
Ionitis.
Drake will start the drive.
There you go, Ionitis. Let's go, baby. I keep calling him
Iodonis.
Iodonis.
29, a gain of 4.
I gotta start saying his name right.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, D.
From the 29,
Man, hit us with these quick passes.
Dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain
They
of
got
11.
Cameron Drake.
Kenyon Drake, he was kind of underutilized last year when Adam Gase was head coach, only 7 starts.
Guys,
but
make the
now
tackle.
he's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities a season ago. 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground. They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete.
Montel Nicholson, what are you doing?
If they had connected.
Catch the ball, man.
Down.
What are you
Just
doing?
his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Come on, defense. Y'all playing lots of days ago, man. I know it was a long plane ride. Come on.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
There we go. There we go.
He's going to
There we
run
go,
into
Payne.
a brick wall right
Good job,
in the
Nate
middle of
Johnson
the field.
Allen.
And
Good
I don't
job,
think
baby.
he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize
stop,
in advance,
baby. Good
partner,
stop.
but the beefeaters on the interior of
Drag
this
him
D-line,
down.
you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, man, good punt.
Here he is was the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. They start on the ground with Geis. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
I love those kind of interactions in the game, man. I love when they put stuff like that in.
15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Josh Dawson milestone catch, 10th career touchdown.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down.
Oh, come on, Johnson, hang on, boy.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Can't double team block on this one, the way the formation is. We'll leave somebody open.
Play action now, Haskins.
Oh, good catch.
That'll be caught right.
I thought I overthrew him. I thought I overthrew him on that
all
one.
the way down inside the 35.
Go, baby. You know, sometimes, guys, when you look at the defensive formation, you take 2 men to double team one guy, you leave open for nobody else to block. That's why you got to count the hats, man.
That was great, and what our camera missed was
the fist bump
from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Dotson with a grab over
Josh Dawson, my man. Josh Dawson is my man.
On the catch there.
I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of receptions so far this year.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, how did he get in the backfield that fast?
Right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7.
Hold on, guys. I got to look at this play. Man. What happened on this play? He's coming around. He's faking the toss to Love, but he's actually throwing it to... Oh, man. He just came right through the gap right there. Wow. There was nobody to block him. Oh, boy. Good defensive play by Miami. They had the right defensive call.
And now it's 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Those linebackers look like they want to come, man. They do. There you go.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And
nice and safe, baby. Nice and safe.
Short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10.
I'm learning how to take my checkdowns, guys. Now forcing the football.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
There we go.
Hopkins' kick is good.
Let's keep this crowd quiet.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set
Kenyon
to
Drake,
take
6
over.
rushes
They
for
find
24
themselves
yards.
down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and
4
10.
yards to carry. All right, defense, let's tighten up, baby. Let's keep it tight, defense. Let's keep it tight, baby.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down.
Get him.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Give him 9
Come on,
there on
Marty.
the 1st
Get
down
that quicker, baby.
completion.
Come on, defense. Y'all need to play fast.
And there's another
Play
completion
fast.
to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is
Play
indeed.
fast.
Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know,
Get it.
kind of like put up
Get
on
it.
the top shelf.
Yes, Josh Norman. Good play, baby. Good play, Josh. Good tight defense,
Picked
baby.
up by the
Let's
all-pro
go.
corner, Josh Norman.
Let's go.
And they have the football and will set up shop
Let's
at
go.
the 33-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Give him 3 play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Haskins. It's hauled in by Doxson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Haskins.
Oh, come on. Hold on to the ball.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag
hold
there
on to those,
offensively.
Josh Doxson.
Several
You gotta
on the
hold on to
sideline
those, baby.
motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it
Good
out.
bounce.
And forces 4th down. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
Inside
He
the
got
10
some
is
help from
always
Mr.
good.
Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts.
There you
get
go.
the ball back in good field position.
You know, I
with
know
chance
we're a
to put
better
points on
team
the
than
board.
Miami on
You gotta
paper.
try and get a
Sometimes
first
paper don't mean
down
nothing.
and
You
run
got to
out
go
this
out and
first
prove it.
half.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start with an NFC Championship game rematch
please tell
from
me
a
you
couple
beat
of years
Philly.
ago.
Yeah, you got a
Philadelphia,
3-point lead.
this time
Okay, I'll take
traveling
it.
to Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins 5 for
And
9,
it's the
63
Vikings
yards.
who are out
Carson
in
Wentz.
front.
Oh,
The
he got an
Vikings lost
interception.
in a tight one,
Carson
but this
Wentz
is a
got an
game you
interception, baby.
feel
Let's go.
they've got to have.
Yeah, beat Philly,
From
baby.
there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in
Kansas
Kansas
City's probably
City.
blowing
See
Houston
what's
out.
going on with the
No,
Chiefs.
Houston,
And this one
21-7.
going the visitors'
Whoa.
way as the Texans have the
Chiefs
lead
are
in that
3-2,
one.
Texans are
Lamar
1-4.
Miller
Oh,
with a
man,
couple of
Deshaun
touchdowns
Watson was
there.
10 for 13, 131
Lastly, we
yards
head
and a
to
touchdown.
Gillette Stadium in
Oh,
Foxborough.
New
Check
England.
on the Patriots.
I think we already saw the
And they
score of
were
this game.
losers
The
in
Giants,
that
man, I
one
can't
to the
believe they
visiting
beat the
New
New
York
England
Giants.
Patriots, man.
Golden
The
Tate,
Giants are 4-2,
well
man.
over
We got
100
work
yards
to do.
receiving with
We got work to
3
do, man. This
touchdown
NFC
catches.
East is doing good right now.
In our
Barkley
game,
had
it was a rookie
124
Dwayne
yards.
Haskins showing why he felt
With
too
New
many
York
teams
Giants.
passed on him in the first round. He's thrown for
All
close
right,
to
that was
200
around the
yards
league, baby.
already.
That was around the
and that's
league.
helped propel his guys into the lead as we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no
guys, we came down here to Miami to get a win. Let's do it.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Carolina,
so
man.
Here are the Redskins now to take over. They
okay,
defeated the Patriots last week.
Still
Now
hanging
looking
on.
to make it 2 in a
Minnesota
row
still
here as they
beating
come up
still
1st and 10.
Well, they still got 8 seconds left in the second quarter, so it's still the same.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Haskins
there we go.
First down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Y'all know I love to go for that right side, baby.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field.
This is Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
I saw that hole close up so fast, man. Try to go to the left
there. A yard there, and now 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense
needs. Every time I try to run the screen and man me up.
A little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins.
Oh, we caught it. Yes.
Side is complete.
Woo, that was a tight window right there, baby. That was tight. That was tight.
Down to the 40.
That was tight.
It's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
It looks like they're blitzing me.
Now a run with Geis. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team
big
right
blitz,
now.
Man, Richardson's wide open.
From the 36, Haskins.
There we go.
Richardson has it.
There we go.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 19.
Take care of business in Miami, man. Let's take care of business.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Haskins now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
Second and 7 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17,
man,
Haskins out to the left.
Good catch, Reed. Oh.
And they go the
we lost yards in that play.
Knocked back to the 20.
Man.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Haskins.
No!
And he lost the football.
Oh, good job, Morgan Moses. Way to get on that football, baby. Woo! Ooh. Ooh, we got lucky right there.
On plays like this where the ball comes
we got lucky right there, baby.
Unusual for the team that lost.
They had good coverage out there. I didn't know what to do with the ball, man.
This is a quarterback.
I know I didn't want to throw interception.
From him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Let's keep piling it on. Let's keep piling it on.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later.
Worst team in football, man. We got to do something against them.
Touchdown when they wear down a defense.
This is taken at his 4.
What? What? No! No! Catch him! Catch him, Dunbar! Catch him!
Go!
What?
Miami
See, man, it's never over till it's over, guys. It's never over till it's over. Are you serious?
Guys are back within a single score.
He got speed, too.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because
he
that's
took that
what he
all
can
the
do.
way back.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will shrink to 6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Gotta play 4 quarters, man.
Josh Doxson and company heading back onto the field now. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Taking what they give him, man. Taking what they give him.
Yard, and it'll be second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one
Quinn.
go,
Get
right?
ready to
Because
catch
you
your
can see the
football,
lost
Quinn. Come
yardage
on, baby.
about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything.
He's got it.
So
He's got
it's really
it.
hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Here's Thompson.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
is
across the
always low.
40-yard line.
Always low.
19 yards
I got
to
it
pick
plugged
up
up.
there.
I got it
Move the
plugged up, man.
chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing
the
the
gameplay is playing pretty good right now, Madden, baby. It's playing pretty good.
Because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm glad I got sacked because I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the wrong button. That was tight coverage right there, man. They had good coverage on there.
It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is.
Oh, man, Miami's starting to tighten it up, guys. They are starting to tighten it up.
Half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here.
Oh, yes, Josh Dawson. Way to break that first tackle.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only
I got to stop taking my first read, guys.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback.
I think that's too hard. He's going backwards.
I love the communication we saw there.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's all good. Oh, what?
Going,
I had it backwards.
Rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit
now.
They get set to take over.
They're
close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
cleaning
up some of the errors, but overall, I think
can't believe they ran that kickoff back, man.
We're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, we'll see if they can pick it up. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, defense. Tighten up, baby. Tighten up.
For the
there you go. There you go. No first downs. No first downs. Let's go.
There, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Let's go, D.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, defense. Come on, baby. You got to survive one more quarter. One more quarter.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And Stills over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins
was their top threat. Kenny Stills, I think that's his first name. Kenny Stills.
I think it all came together.
He was their top threat in practice mode. When we did our practice.
Pace, money throw right there.
When we did our training, he was their top threat.
This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Yes, good deep.
To his running back, complete.
Good defense.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You know, the key to a good screen pass is,
good job, Flowers.
You're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking
right there,
eventually.
baby, right there.
But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
Come on,
leak
defense,
out to
pump it up,
whichever
baby, pump
side,
it up.
or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen.
Pump it up.
And then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled
Get him.
and actually ran with the lineman
No
where
first
the
down.
was and smothered it
There we
for
go.
a loss of yardage.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Come on, D. Press.
To the air
Defense, we
again.
need to stop. We need to stop. Oh, come
This hit
on.
into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down
defense.
play. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Allen's got it over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Drake. Oh, no, he lost the
we get it.
ball. And the Redskins
Ooh,
scoop
we
it.
get it. Yes. Ooh. Yes. We needed that. Oh, man, they were driving on us.
Ceases to amaze me because
Who made that hit, Landon
you would
Collins?
think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all
Well,
the
he
time.
just ran
right?
away from
And how much
Miami,
they
man.
practice
Oh,
not
yeah,
fumbling.
Landon Collins with the
Practice
hit.
it,
The
preach
ball
it,
stayed in
talk about
bounds.
it all the
Ooh.
time. You would think
Ooh,
no
I thought
one
that
would
ball
ever
was going
turn
to
it
go out of
over.
bounds. Look at that hit.
Yet they are
Boom.
humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
That was close to being out of
Out comes
bounds,
the
man.
Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
On play action, Haskins.
Pass interference.
Comes in as
Pass
it
interference.
falls incomplete.
He was
Let's
all
see
over
who
it.
this is on.
Oh, come on, Minnesota. You got to do something to Philly. Got 10 minutes left.
So flagged for the contact, pass interference.
Come on,
And I
Minnesota.
know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they're playing some good defense, guys. They're playing really good defense right now.
On the draw, they go to Geis. And the big
See Morgan
boys up
Moses.
front,
See
they're gonna
how he
stop him
didn't
right
block
at the
anybody? Did you
line.
see Morgan Moses?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Got to get rid of him, man.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And
inside
a nice
the 10.
job
Let's
here
go.
On special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal
All right,
punt,
defense,
and
it's
it
on
leads
your
to that
shoulders,
term
baby. It's on your
complementary
shoulders,
football.
defense. Let's
because
go.
them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be
Guys,
aggressive.
be dominant,
try and
be
maybe get a
dominant. Get
safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Stop your whining.
First down, Fitzpatrick.
They're throwing all these screen passes.
Incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks
you had to get
work
rid of
so
that one.
hard on their
Come on, D,
mechanics.
2nd and 10. Let's
They
go.
do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No, a little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
And that will be incomplete.
Ooh, bad throw, bad throw. Come on, guys, they got to go for it. They got to go for it. They might not go for
The
it
other
with
day
3
they
minutes.
told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they
Oh,
believe
yeah,
it's a
they
matchup game at
gonna
that
block with the
point,
fake.
and they like some matchups that they had.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Thought
They still
could
gonna.
exploit
They
them,
don't
unable to do
consider
so
they
on
have to
that
go
play.
for it yet.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
End zone, end zone.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense.
We got to burn
with a
some
little
clock,
less
guys.
than
We got
4
to
minutes
burn
to go
clock, baby.
applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. 2nd down, Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete.
All
And
over.
he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Open man, it's Vernon Davis. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
First down, Redskins.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Love. So we got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Geis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Guys showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Geis.
Good blocking, O-line. Good blocking, baby.
That sets him up for third down.
Let's go.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
let's clock out, baby. Go back to DC.
Should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Geis.
Oh, we got some holes, baby. Let's go opening some holes right now.
2nd and 4.
We're running right through them, baby.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
9 yards to pick up there.
Let's let the clock run out, guys.
Yeah, once more, strong running.
We're going to kick a field goal.
Point of attack.
Because we need points when it comes to like ties and stuff like that.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Man. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Let's kick this field goal.
We'll be back after this.
It's all about point score.
Now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Minnesota beat Philly.
Minnesota beat Philadelphia.
Yes.
That field goal
they came back and beat them.
Put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Seattle, wow.
Here's Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Miami.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game,
to win this game
throw one in the 4th quarter,
on paper, but we had to come out and do it. Miami played pretty good,
dominance is starting to take
we were
over,
a better team, guys. We did all right.
The way that you finish, that gets pushed to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
Takeaways.
All the way up through.
I like it. I like it.
They closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Hit that like button, show your support. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on this video, guys. 20 likes. Can we get 20 likes on this video? Show your support for Hollywood Sports. Hit that like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. And you won't miss any more videos. And as always, hopefully, I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.